Alright, let's continue with our little piece here. Now, as we have established our hat and our ears, and of course the face is going to be coming down quite a bit, in other words, on the dog. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and get our nose ready, and I'm going to cut on both sides of it and cut our nose in there. See that? The nose is going to be kind of, it's not going to be like a regular nose, it's going to be rounded. So on all sides we're going to, because it will be a dog, we're not going to have any eyes on him, so we want to bring that face down. Now as we look at the face, of course it has to come down on all sides. Come down like that, and we're going to come down like this. And we're going to make the face smaller. Basically on the dog there is ears, and then that's going to be it, in other words. So we're just kind of bring this area down in here where the ears are, so they'll stand out, and the same thing here. I'm going to bring this area down just like that. See that, how the ears all of a sudden came out now? Now we're going to bring the ears down. We're gonna shorten them a little bit. See how I brought it down here? And I'm gonna bring it down here because the ears are not that wide. And we're gonna make them a little bit deeper on both sides. Okay, you can see that. There we go. Now let's go ahead and come up here to our hat. We're going to round that off. And you do simply do that by going to all sides of it. That, see? Now the brim of the hat is of course, and this is where we need to be real careful, the brim of the hat is of course way too thick, so we're going to start bringing that brim down. Well, we want to not be forceful and you know, try to bring it down too quickly. We want to take a little bit off at a time. See? Slowly but surely bring that brim of that hat down. but it looks like this area here on the hat is about how we want it. So we're just going to kind of shape that a little bit. And when I say round off, I mean shaping more than anything in the world. And then the little feather will go up here like that. Okay, now see how that is shaping a little bit better? We want to come up underneath here, the front of the hat too, and we want to shape that just a little bit. We want to get that kind of shape in that now. Just kind of hold your hand against that, where the ears look like they're coming up underneath here. So if the ears are a little bit long, that's okay. That's fine. That's good. So you see from the side how it looks? Okay. I'm sorry. Excuse my nose. Still a little bit having a... I'll cut this in here just to show how the blanket is going. And we want to just sort of now, of course the shoes are still too big, so we're going to have to bring those shoes down. So we come up underneath there and we bring our shoes down. On all sides. And we bring all this down. Okay. See how the fold comes in here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cut around here and go ahead and bring that hand back. Now if he's holding something, the hand will be, the right hand will be in this position, in other words. So we will come with a hand sort of an angle in this way and cut down in here like that, and then come here and cut down, cut sort of at cut into there, as it looks like the hand is being cupped, as we might say, or at the paw, as we say, is being cupped. Okay, and we'll now, once we get our little spear or our little thing done, and like a little warrior's, it's gonna be like a little arrow, warrior's arrow. Now, let's go ahead and bring that down like that. Okay, so you're seeing how we're getting this kind of situated here. And I'm gonna take a little bit more off so that this ear will have a little bit more look to it. Just sort of dig that out in there where it's being separated. And let's just kind of round that. Now, what we're going to do is we're just going to come down in here and we're going to flip that just a little bit in there. Give that kind of a flipping look. As you can see, the ear will look. I'm going to come on this side and we're going to do the same thing. It's sort of a flipping look where it looks like the ear has a little bit of look to it. Okay. I'm kind of going around just sort of looking at things here. Now, I'm going to bring this down here like this. So basically the blanket, as you can see, goes all the way around him, and then it covers this arm as well, but you want this arm to kind of look like it sticks out just a little bit. Where it comes around. So I'm going to kind of bring this back here where it's not so flat, but it sort of rounds off, where it goes all the way around him, in other words. Do you see what I'm talking about? Now let's go back to the face again, because I think we've got the face down the way we want it. And I'm gonna be careful on this nose now. Just there it goes now. Be careful. Don't get rambunctious with it, because you'll break it. Just bring that brim down a little bit more the way I want it. There we go. Now, let's come up underneath the nose and just kind of do this. And what we're going to do here is we're going to come down from the middle of the nose, and then we're going to come over like this, okay? Like a dog. A dog's mouth, in other words. Okay. Now what you want to do is, if you can see it, you want to make a little cut here, and then make a little cut here, and come from the inside like this, okay? And you want to make a little cut there and come from the inside. And then you want to make that little cut in there on both sides. Make sure that comes up underneath the nose, just like that. And then you just kind of widen that a little bit with your cuts. So see that? Just like that, where it comes down. Now, right now it's looking good. It's really looking good. Like I said, there's not a lot of Just like that. See from the front? And then we want to just sort of bring our want to kind of get this sort of okay. Now look at that. Basically, this is all there is to. Oh, of course, we've got to do the. We have to do the feather, which I'll make. But basically, and then of course we have to make the little spear, right? Not a spear. It's like a little, yeah. Okay, well let me, basically I've got the dog pretty much done, except for a lot of cleaning up to do and stuff like that. Do you see how everything goes around him? Now let's come back here and cut a little thing here, and then cut our, and that's going to be the back of his head right there. See? About even with up in here. Okay, we're gonna stop now, and we're gonna come back as we work with the feather and as we work with the little warrior spear or Indian thing. Okay.